Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and tonight we're running on Zwift. It is time for the MHG Run Club 5k. I had the text on the other screen really small and I couldn't see what everyone was saying, so I had to zoom in there briefly. That's what was happening then. There's always something in there that catches me out. Right, let's get the treadmill moving. Good evening Tina, good evening Amy in the live chat. Thank you very much for joining. Amy's in game with us tonight. We've got 10 runners and one is Amy. I'm guessing Tina's going to have a rest tonight because she's been outside and run 5 miles. Was it 5 miles, Tina? The Tina's probably knackered. The weather here in Cornwall tonight is horrible. It's absolutely pouring with rain again. It's not windy. It's nearly dark out there because it's so cloudy and it's raining. It's miserable. It's cold. It's outdoor running club night, but I think we'll give that a pass tonight because it's cold and wet. Now, and we're saving energy for the weekend. We've got a bit of a big running weekend coming up, so we need to save the energy. Bit of a taper going on, nothing too serious, but... Good evening, Anthony Anderson. How are you, buddy? Here we go then. 9 kilometers per hour on the clock. Nice and steady. Keep it easy. My treadmill is making an awful noise. Oh my god. It sounds like a grinder. I think it needs some more of that stuff spraying in. I was going to do it last night after the run and I forgot. And I did think about it just now and I thought, nah, it'll be alright. And now we've started moving, it sounds awful. Tina says yes. 5 hilly continuous miles. I didn't stop it all. I'm knackered. Well done, Tina. Well done. And I think Anthony went out this morning as well. Outside. Well done to Anthony and Tina for getting outside today. So they're both having the evening off running, having a little rest before the weekend. Thank you to Tina for choosing tonight's route. Valley of the Mountain Top. That sounds like we're going uphill, doesn't it? Anthony says it was nice where he was running this morning. Training readiness before he ran this morning was 91. That's a nice training readiness, Anthony. Well done, buddy. My Garmin is now saying maintaining. A couple of days ago it said peaking. Yesterday it said productive. And now it's maintaining. It's the most I've seen it change in 2 days. Tina says her training readiness this morning was 65. It's now 3. Well done, Tina. That means you've been working hard. Do you feel like a training readiness of 3, Tina? Do you feel like you need a rest tonight? Or are you raring to go again? Thank you for the ride on, Anthony. Cheers, buddy. So we've got about 15 runners in the run with us tonight. Amy's running with me in the Beacon group. Thank you, Amy. I don't recognise any other names there. With a quick glance, can't see anyone there. Sebastian must be up a tree somewhere. Good evening, Sebastian, whatever tree you're up. Tina says she also needs a rest tomorrow. Oh my god, Amy's double running again. Amy says, I went outside this morning. I wouldn't recommend it. So Amy has been out for an outdoor run, or do you mean you just popped outside the front door? How far did you go, Amy? E. Gallagher, thank you very much for the ride on. Drop a ride on myself and our little group here. I think I've already done it, nothing happened. Tina says, who are you and what have you done with Amy? Amy says she ran 2 miles and hated it. Amy, that's awesome. I know you prefer it on the treadmill. It is nice on the treadmill, isn't it? You're in the comfort of your own home. You don't get rained on. You don't get run over. You feel nice and relaxed. You can listen to music or watch something on the telly. I'm not the biggest fan of running outside when it's raining and it's cold and horrible, but it's nice when it's sunny. Early morning. Early morning is my favourite time to run outside. In the spring, just after sunrise, or during sunrise, when everything's fresh, and you can hear the birds singing and the roads are quiet, that is the nicest time to be running outside. Looking forward to those days again. Now we're approaching March. Anthony's asking Amy, what are you having for breakfast? Loads of energy. Bowl of energy, please. So here we are, it is Thursday night. It's 5 PM UK time. We're running on Zwift. It's MHG Run Club 5k time. This is a nice, steady run, 9 kilometers per hour. After last night's track session in Mayfield, or on the Mayfield track, we all did a Joe Pavey workout. 1.5 minutes on, 1.5 minutes off. We all really enjoyed it, dreaded it all day, really enjoyed it afterwards. So that's what we were doing last night. So today we're doing a bit of a recovery run. We're just going off the road now and heading up the track. It's another trail run. I like trail run tracks on Zwift. Here we go then, up under the trees. Woodland Park run time. Oh, Amy says her 12-year-old keeps making these lovely fancy yogurt bowls. Yogurt, sliced fruit, seeds. So today Amy joined her and had yogurt and granola. I actually quite enjoyed it, says Amy. That's what Tina eats. Tina eats something similar to that. And I think Anthony does as well. And Sebastian tries to, but usually ends up with a cake or something. There you go, Tina says, that's what I eat every day. There you go. And look how fit and healthy Tina is, Amy. That's the way to go. Look what she's done today. Been outside and run 8 miles because she had a bowl of yogurt and nuts. I've tried it. And I did enjoy it. A yogurt, actually, is one of those things I never fancy eating. But when I have one, I actually quite enjoy it. But I find it hard to get motivated to eat one. Amy's normally a Cocoa Pops girl. I'm normally a jam and butter on toast. Or a crumpet, that's what I have. If I do have breakfast, I usually miss breakfast. I have a coffee. As long as I've had my cup of coffee, I'm away for the day. So I've already had my dinner at work today. It was some form of stew type thing with a crumble topping. Boiled potatoes, mixed vegetables. And there was loads of it. So I'm surprised I can run now. And in about an hour or two's time I'll be having my meal at home as well. Which I don't usually take such a big portion in the evenings because it upsets my sleeping. Talking of sleeping, I had a good night's sleep last night. Plenty of REM last night, apparently. So Garmin was happy with my sleep pattern. It's about 7.5 hours. After about 3 or 4 days of a poor sleep, we actually finally got a good night's sleep last night. Anthony says he's a porridge convert. So Anthony likes his bowl of porridge every morning. I've tried that as well. I used to eat it on race day. Porridge. Used to soak it the night before with various bits and pieces in it. Amy said that sounds good. Amy says she's been having Greek yogurt. It's the only time she will eat yogurt. You know what? I don't think I've ever eaten Greek. Oh yes, I have. Sorry, I have. You soak Greek yogurt with porridge oats the night before. That's what we make, and we put it in a jar. We keep it in the fridge, and we put in nuts and things like that. And then you eat it in the morning. Have you tried that, Tina? I'm saying that as if I eat it every morning, but I haven't had it for about 2 years. So in Zwift, it looks like autumn time. The leaves have dropped. Everything's golden. Here in the Cornwall, we're currently waiting for the leaves to grow. All the trees are very like skeleton trees at the moment. Most of them are on the floor, chopped up because they fell over. So looking forward to the spring when everything goes green again. Tina says that Waitrose at the #1 Greek yogurt with honey is delicious. We used to sprinkle chopped almonds on top. That's what we used to have. And honey, yes, I agree with that, Tina. I think Lucy used to put that on top of the yogurt and on top of the oats and the yogurt. I should really start eating something like that again. Tina's now feeling hungry, thinking about what she's going to be eating later on. I think you usually eat light in the evenings, don't you, Tina? A light salad or sandwich or something. So anyway, we are approaching 10.5 minutes into the run, 1.3 kilometres in, heart rate currently 112. Cadence 168, feeling okay. After last night's hard effort, actually feel okay. Shoulders are a little bit achy, but that's from digging out foundations that work. Moving 2 ton of soil that we had to do yesterday before the hard effort run. So I'm surprised I was able to do it last night. I think it was hard to start with, but once we got about halfway through, everything loosened up. So my shoulder's a bit achy today, but apart from that, all good. So going into the weekend, feeling okay. We got to bag that badge tomorrow evening. I think it's about 8 kilometres. Possibly I'm going to go to a park run just because it will be my... I've lost track now. Is it number 63 for me this week? 93, sorry. This could be number 93, so I'm very tempted to go. If the weather's nice, I probably will go park run and take it nice and easy. Because of course on Sunday we have the Lou 10 miler. Which I'll go out with a good effort. I won't go too crazy. I always say that. And then you get dragged along with the excitement of the day, don't you? But I will be taking the camera with me, of course. So we'll do a little video on the build up. And then the excitement, then the registration, then the actual run. I'll take you along with me, and you can see what the Lou 10 mile is like when you're running it with other people. So watch out for that next week. Probably take about 3 days to turn that one round. Anthony also has porridge on his honey, I nearly said then. Honey on his porridge. But during the winter, his friends' bees don't produce any. So Anthony has access to fresh honey from a real beehive. I say that like the stuff you buy in a supermarket's made in a machine. It all comes from bees anyway, doesn't it? Tina's just having a sandwich for tea tonight, keep it nice and light. Amy says everyone did really well last night on the track session. Thank you, Amy. Hello, Paul Haywood. Good evening, buddy. How are you? Paul says, I tend to avoid honey in the morning now as it spikes his blood sugar levels. After a fast? So yeah, I suppose first thing in the morning, if your body's is empty and is looking for food and then you eat honey, it could be a bit of a sugar rush, couldn't it? How are you, Paul? You alright, buddy? Stressful day? Mine's not been too bad today, actually. I've been working at the care home, catching up with all those little jobs that have been building up whilst we've been out in the garden, digging up trees and stuff. So doing things like replacing fire door hold opener devices, those little magnetic things you get on the wall. One of the rooms had one of those, it was broken, so I had to replace one of them, hoping that when I disconnected it the fire alarms wouldn't go off, which they didn't, so that was good. Putting up lots of pictures today, hanging lots of pictures in residents' rooms. Seems like it's been picture day today. They've all been waiting for me to come back indoors. So this made them happy having their pictures put up. The usual heating system refill, carrying bags around, I've been doing that, putting wood pellets in the hopper. Tina says I try to have fruit and sugary food in the mornings, as it was advised to keep blood sugars down. We are opposite Paul. So Tina eats sugary foods in the morning to keep blood sugars down, and Paul avoids sugary foods in the morning to stop a blood spike. So two opposite reasons. It's funny how everybody's body is different, in it, and you've got to find what works for you. And it's the same when you're running on the treadmill outdoors, park run, or even an ultra. We all have our own funny little habits. When I'm running an ultra, I prefer to eat savouries, macaroni cheeses and pastas and potatoes. You get salted potatoes when you're doing ultras, things like that. I do carry a couple of gels just in case, but very rarely take them. I drink water. I sometimes would put an isotonic tablet in some water, but I always carry one plain water, one isotonic water. I maybe have a sip of Coke at an aid station, but I try to avoid too much sugar. So there we go, Amy. 2 kilometres done for the Beacon group. 3 to go. Doing well, nice and relaxed. Hope you're feeling relaxed tonight, Amy. Even though you went outside running this morning as well. Absolutely mad. Matcha tea. Who loves matcha tea in the morning now? Do you have sugar in it or as it is? I like me coffee full. Coffee white, no sugar. That's what I have in the morning. And then I usually have another one about 10:30. And then I stop drinking coffee from about midday and switch over to soft drinks. Mainly water or squash. Sometimes fruit juice. Stay hydrated. Oh, tea has tea. So I'm calling you tea now, Paul. Paul has his tea with soya milk. Are they still allowed to call it that? What was it I heard the other day? It was on the radio and in the news. I can't remember what it was now. Was it almond milk? They weren't allowed to use the word milk unless it came from an animal, was the conversation on the radio. And then people were phoning and saying, well, what about coconut milk? And they were saying, well, they're allowed to say that because it's been known that for years. And I was thinking, well, so is almond milk, isn't it? That's been known as almond milk for years, but apparently food manufacturers are not allowed to call it milk anymore. I think it was on BBC Radio 2, the old Jeremy Vine conversation. How silly, isn't it? Well, you know almond milk doesn't come from an animal, so why change the name? Here we go then, halfway through, approaching 2.5 kilometres in, running at a nice comfortable 9 kilometres per hour tonight. 18 minutes have been completed, 2.6 to go, heart rate 114, cadence 170. Check your form, Amy, stand up nice and tall, drop your shoulders back. Let's talk to the runners in the event tonight. Thank you for joining tonight. this is your first time with us, you will unlock the kit at the end. This run is advertised as 5k, but use it as you like. If you want to run on at the end, feel free to do so. If you want to sprint, jog or walk, everything's welcome. We are also live streaming this event to YouTube on the virtual FMR channel. There we go, let's punch that one out there as well, shall we? For real life running videos, please check out the Cornish Runner channel. And of course, film my run. My run. All your support is much appreciated. There we go, that's done that bit. So how are you all tonight? How are you, Paul? Was it a nice drive back from the school tonight? Weather is horrendous here in Cornwall today. We had one nice day yesterday, or half a nice day yesterday, and then today it's just been grey and drizzly again. And I think that's the weather pretty much for the next 2 or 3 weeks. We're possibly going to have a nice-ish Saturday, and of course on Sunday when I'm trying to film the Lou 10 miler and take part, it's going to be wet and horrible. So it's going to be a camera lens wiping day, blobs on the screen, battling through the elements, trying to make the video. Paul says he's confused. Tina's asking why. What's going on, Paul? So there's just Amy and myself in our little group tonight. A lot of the other runners have run on ahead. We're taking it nice and easy, using it as a recovery run. Saving the energy, ready for the weekend. However, just keeping the legs ticking over. Ah, Paul's asking, surely sugar rises at the blood? Sugar. Tina's a machine though, Paul. Her body functions different. She needs fuel in the morning to power her through gardening and gym sessions. I'm sure Tina will tell us why. Just had a load of emails drop. All these little sounds are going off in my earpiece. Something from the National Lottery trying to get me to buy a ticket. And then something to do with Xbox, but I think that's where my son Oliver, when he was a young child, obviously I set up his Xbox account. And then he refuses to set his own up now because everything's tied into it. So I still get all the emails. And occasionally, I get a text or a phone call from him saying, Dad, can you send me the passcode for whatever it is? And I'll give him the passcode, and then 30 seconds later he say, oh, it's too late, can you send me another passcode? And it all comes through to my emails. Tina, you're a bit like me, aren't you? You can't have too many sugary sweet things late afternoons, early evenings, because otherwise you get restless legs and you can't sleep properly. However, if I find a big dairy milk, I end up eating that at 9 o'clock, and then I can't sleep, and it's my own fault. Tina says, yes it does, but having it early in the day burns it out and lowers blood glucose overnight. That's what I was told as a pre-diabetic. However, I keep carbs and sugars low as possible anyway. Is that to help you sleep, Tina? No Pano chocolates and Kit Kats for you at 9 o'clock at night. I've just had mine. Actually, no. There's a bit of a Kit Kat drought going on in my house. There's Pano chocolates in there, but no Kit Kats to put in the middle. So I've had my fix of a Pano chocolate, negative Kit Kat tonight. So that's kept me going on the run. One mile to go, everyone. 1 mile to go. Amy and myself in our little group here, we've got 1.6 kilometers to go, which is 1 mile. 3.45 kilometers completed. Still feeling nice and comfortable. A little bit dehydrated. I feel thirsty, actually. I have got a little drink here that's been here for about 6 months. And I do sip it occasionally. It's alright, it's in a sealed container. And it's below 20 degrees in the garage. No bacteria grows below 20 degrees. It's alright. So good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't joined us before and you find this a little bit different and interesting, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and then you'll be notified what time and what we're coming up, when we're on next. Each day we do something different. Mondays and Wednesdays are a bit of a workout session. Tuesdays is hill time. Thursdays recovery. And Fridays we do Bag That Badge, which is an event that the Film My Run channel, the Virtual FMR channel hosts, where we run various routes for runners on Zwift to unlock badge achievements. So tomorrow's is about 8 kilometers long. Should we have a look, see what it is? Or actually I can go to my home screen. This is on the Companion app, which you use alongside Zwift. Where's the events? Is it that one there? Can I swipe on that? Oh, there it is. Swipe on that. Oh, I haven't picked one for tomorrow yet. Here we go then. Let's go tomorrow. Let's scroll through all the events that are taking place tomorrow for runners. There it is. Bag That Badge. I haven't got my glasses on, so I'll do my best. 8.1 kilometers tomorrow. Lock Loop Run. Lock Loop Run tomorrow. So that's what we'll be running tomorrow. So if you haven't got that achievement, come and join us in game, 5 PM. Join us on Virtual FMR, see what it's all about. Everyone's welcome. Join in with the chat. If you see something that we're talking about in chat or I've mentioned, please feel free to ask questions or join in. Tell us if you like Pano chocolates and Kit Kats or whether you've got a tortoise at home. I've got a few, I've got about 20 tortoises, I've even lost count. Including a giant African spur thigh who's still out in the garden, in his shed, under his heat lamp. Anthony's saying that's the route with hills. It is, isn't it, Anthony? We're going up now, look. Oh, you mean tomorrow? It looks like it's actually on the map, doesn't it? It looks like it goes up over the hills or the mountains and around the lake. So that's what we're running tomorrow. Thank you to Tina for setting that run up. There's a couple of regular runners that need that route, so I'm sure they'll be with us tomorrow to unlock that badge. that's what we're running tonight. MHG Run Club 5K. Valley to the mountain top. Are we up there yet? I don't think we'll make it to the mountain top tonight. So Paul is asking, Tina, your nail day is next Tuesday. He's getting excited. Any ideas yet, Tina? Any ideas, or do you just decide on the day? Wake up in the morning. Tina's asking Paul what should she have. So now it's Paul's decision. Look around the room, Paul. First thing you see that stands out with a funny colour on it, what is it? 800 metres to go for Amy and myself. Twice round the running track. Paul says, daffodil yellow. Are there daffodils in your room, Paul, in the vase at the moment? We've got some daffodils growing outside my house at the moment. It's funny because there's some on the drive, which are doing really well. And then there's some outside in the garden, which are just green sticks. And they haven't even flowered yet. So no idea what that's all about. And then we've got some, like, you get mini daffodils, don't you? Down in the bottom of the garden around the base of a tree. Like mini trumpets. Tina says, yellow doesn't really suit me. That means you've never had yellow nails before, Tina. However, daffodils come in different colours, don't they? With multiple coloured daffodils sometimes. I've only got yellow ones in my garden. Thank you for the ride on Andrew Cutmore. Cheers, buddy. Tulip red, says Paul. With tulips aren't just red though, do they? They have like black streaks in them with a little bit of yellow and funny bits in the middle. Tina says, although I'm currently wearing a primrose yellow jumper. So yellow doesn't suit Tina, however she's wearing a yellow jumper. There we go, we're just about to hit 4.5 kilometres in. 31 minutes, 45 seconds done. Still running at 9 kilometres per hour, nice and comfortable, nice and relaxed. Heart rate 115. That's what we like to see, nicely in the blue. Anthony says blood red will match the sweat next Wednesday. What are we doing next Wednesday? We'll talk about that next week. We'll see. Anyone got any ideas? I did enjoy last night. I enjoyed the 400s. We're really getting into these track sessions now, aren't we? So, when we're back here on Monday, have a think about it over the weekend. Who fancies what, or what do you want to suggest? Monday, Tuesday, we'll have a chat about it. And then next week, we'll all meet on Wednesday on the track in Watopia on Zwift and run whatever you want. Don't forget, you can run whatever you want. We start at 5:30 UK time on the Mayfield track in Watopia. Come in and run the suggested workout, which many of us do. Do your own thing, which Jonathan Perkin did last night. He wanted to run a longer distance out at lower tempo, so he joined half an hour earlier and ran with us and watched the live stream. And then just start at 5:30. Tina says, GoPro or Insta, Clive? I'm window shopping. Well, at the moment, Tina, it depends what you want. I like to point and shoot cameras. I know a lot of people are using the GoPro 365X or whatever it's called, which is a 360 camera. Now, it records all the way around you all the time, but you have to do a lot more editing afterwards because you pick which scenes you want from a 360 view, which could be quite fun. I think Sebastian uses it. I think Stephen uses it. My brother's got one. I currently use a DJI Action 6 action camera. And I use an Insta 360 or is it a Go 3S, which is the one that I put on my hat, which has 30 minutes battery on your hat, or if you put it in the hand, its base, it's got an hour and a half. On longer runs, I set it up to record 15 seconds every 2 minutes, so you get the whole run but broken up. If I'm running park run, I'll just let it go, because I can get the whole run in on one go. But yeah, I use two cameras. I use the Insta 360 Go 3S and the DJI Action 6 Pro. Tina, if you're looking for an action camera like a GoPro, have a look at the Action 6 from DJI. Watch some YouTube videos. It is really good. It is really good, and a lot of people are going on about it. It's the newest one at the moment until GoPro brings a new one out in a few months' time and all that. But yeah, look up the Insta 360 5X. It's a bit more expensive, but you get a full 360 camera film. And you could do lots of good things with it, and you could do that angle where it looks like you're running on a little globe and all that sort of thing. Or look at the DJI Action 6. That's what I'm using anyway. And you'll see me using them on Sunday when I record the Lou 10 miler. I like them because you can put them on a small telescopic tripod, like a little one that just holds in your hand. I record with the one on my hat. I can turn my hat roundwards, backwards and forwards to record behind or in front. And I can do my little vlogs with this camera in this hand and record around in your feet and all that sort of thing. So that's what I'm using. Paul Hayward says, Tina, you're getting more gadgets. Anthony says, Paul, we will see Tina talking about the foot massage machine she advertises. So Tina, have you got a foot massage machine? Are you doing a this is how you massage your feet video? Yeah, Tina says, I want one so I can... Tina, I had the same thing. I was debating whether to use my phone alongside my little camera and my hat. But the problem I was having, when it was raining, when you're touching your phone screen, it all goes messy, doesn't it? You have to unlock your phone and you have to open the app and you touch a screen and a rain drops on it and then it goes wrong. So that's why I use an action camera for like quick. Good thing I like about an action camera, if you want to record something quick, you hit play and you go. You know, there's no messing. Well done, Amy. Amy says, well done, Clive. Thank you for joining me tonight, Amy. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Tina, Anthony, Paul for joining me in the on Virtual FMR tonight. Well done to everyone else who took part in the run, who's watching. Thank you for watching. If you are out there and you've watched, really appreciate it. Pop in and say hello one day. We'd really appreciate your chat. You're all welcome. Anthony says, go back up the chat, Clive. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh my God, there's a lot I missed tonight, wasn't there? Yellow Lilac, you can do the jumper. Tina's GoPro Clive. Paul says he's going to bag that badge. He's got a supervising talk by Claire Balding. Is that at work, is it? You're tuning into the tech here, Tina. I always was, Anthony. How did I miss so much chat tonight? It must have flown. It must have exploded towards the end. Tina says she's not going to be doing a foot massager advertising campaign. Not like I did with the Insta 360 case and that stick. That selfie stick, Tina, that I did in that unboxing video on the Cornish Runner channel is really good. I really like it. It works with both the Insta 360 Go camera and I've currently got my DJI Action 6 camera on it. But it's so compact and small and it opens up so you can put it down on the floor and run past it and all that sort of thing. But yeah, check out the Action 6, Tina. I'll be using that one for the first time this coming Sunday. So see what the video quality is like. And if you need help setting up cameras, Tina, there's loads of videos out there as well. Or even ChatGPT. Say I'm using a DJI Action 6 camera for running outdoors and vlogging. What settings do you recommend? And it runs you through all the best settings. It takes you a few hours to get used to all the settings and where they are, but once you've cracked it, it's really easy to use. It's really good. Oh, that comment was aimed at Paul. Sorry, Anthony. Tina says, the route I ran today in 54 minutes took me 1 hour 17 minutes when I was filming. All the talking, Tina. That's it. I've actually got, in my Action 6, I've got a 256 gigabyte mini SD card, which gives me 7 hours plus recording at 4K and 60 frames per second, minute, whatever that 60 frame thing is. So yeah, the good thing is with the Action 6 camera is it has built-in 50 gigabytes, which is about an hour and a half's worth of recording at 4K. So if you haven't got a flash card, you could record straight onto the camera. However, I need quite a few more hours, so I've got a 7-hour card. The Action 6 action camera, I'll get this like a tongue twister this tonight, has actually got one of the best battery packs, Tina. My little Go camera, you have to charge it up. It goes flat, you have to charge it up. The Action 6 uses batteries that you can put in, so you can carry 4 or 5 batteries with you, but one battery lasts for about 3 to 4 hours, which is more than enough for a running video. Anyway, I've got 2 batteries. That's enough of that. I'm going to go and have a shower now and put my pajamas on and chill out. Well done, Clive and Amy, says Anthony. Cheers, Anthony. Appreciate it, buddy. There we go. Save the run. I'll send you a link, Tina, in a minute on the chat. Have a good evening, everyone. Stay safe. Take care. We'll see you again tomorrow for Bag That Badge at 5 PM. Come and join us, take part, or just come and see us in game. Or on the live stream, even. Right then, see you all later. See you tomorrow, says Anthony. Yeah, and on that note, have a good evening. Goodbye. Cheers. Bye-bye.